I am Charles Torres, Regional Director of Hispanics United of Buffalo. Hispanics United, or Hispanos Unidos, has been in Buffalo since about mid-80s. It was a collaboration between several of our nonprofits. It serves the Lower West Side, where it's housed a predominantly Hispanic community, but our services reach across the board. We have housing, substance abuse, domestic violence programs, rapid rehousing programs. There's over 15 programs that we offer the community, whether you're Black, white, Hispanic, people in need, people with mental health issues. We're here to serve everyone.
My name is Raul Rizzi, and I'm president of the Acacia Network. Acacia Network is an umbrella organization used to provide support for many small affiliates across New York and other states in Puerto Rico. Hispanos Unidos de Buffalo is actually sort of the first attempt to do an Acacia-type network only in Buffalo. It is a group of local nonprofits that came together back in the 80s to unify and not compete for small grants, but use its size to actually get some real resources into the community. They provide the senior services, housing services, substance abuse services, and senior housing and senior programming to the community of Buffalo.
My name is Elsie Ojeda. I worked as an older adult supervisor for Hispanic United of Buffalo. These programs bring older adults together to engage in activities and enhance cooperation. Activities like arts and crafts, painting, puzzles, sewing, crocheting, chair exercises, music and movement, and table games and bingo. We have a lot of varieties because everybody's different.
Mi nombre es Ida Luz Rivera, tengo 71 años.
Mi nombre es Ramonita Rodríguez y tengo 79 años.
Yo llegué en el 2011 de Puerto Rico.
Yo viví en Nueva York por muchos años. Desde que vine de allá estoy viniendo aquí a este centro, Hispanos Unidos. Y gracias a Dios que encontré este sitio aquí, porque yo estaba en mi casa súper aburrida.
El año pasado decidí venirme a este centro de acá, pero me he sentido tan alegre aquí con Elsie y compartiendo con todos los hermanos de aquí. Me encanta.
A ella le fascina. Yo creía y pensaba volverme otra vez para Nueva York si no encontraba un sitio, tú sabes, más o menos como este. Pero gracias al Señor que lo encontré, porque así me levanto con ánimo, vengo aquí. Tengo una rutina como de trabajo.
Yo llevo poquito aquí. He visto la integridad y el respeto que se tiene en este lugar.
This program started a long time ago, but I started in the last year, March of 2024. I noticed that this group of older adults that I have, they are very talented. They are very creative. What I did was I told them that I'm going to bring them all these different activities and materials in order for them to create a lot of different stuff. So they did. I have 2 painters. I have maybe 3 that are very good at arts and crafts. I have maybe like 5 of them that are good in puzzles.
I'm president of the Puerto Rican and Hispanic Day Parade, and our seniors here are very excited about participating. The parade did give them some baba hats, and with great pride, they all took them and individualized them. So you'll see in the center over there some of the artistry that our seniors have and that individualism of them painting to represent who they are and who our community is.
For the parade, we have some hats. They have hats from Peru, hats from Cuba, Puerto Rico. Sometimes they say La Bandera, or sometimes they say El Coquí. They will paint that in their hats.
Desde que vino Elsie, hemos estado haciendo diferentes cosas, manualidades, pintura y la costura. Ya yo he hecho una gorra y por ahí tengo otra perdida que tengo que terminarla.
Yo estoy bien entusiasmada en el mío, lo cual lo terminé.
One of the things that was pretty obvious to folks at Hub is that there was a need for senior housing. There was a senior program in Hub, and many of the seniors were living in really very poor conditions. And it was obvious that a housing facility for senior housing was needed. And we had the opportunity because we had land surrounding Hub that we could develop. And there was one particular piece of land across the street that was owned by the church, donated to Hub, and it was a perfect site for this type of facility. It's a beautiful facility right in the heart of Virginia Street. For most people in Buffalo, they know that Virginia Street was a crime-ridden street for many, many years. And today is the home of two amazing things. One is this beautiful facility for seniors, and directly across the street, a treatment facility for some of the people who are addicted to drugs. Today, they coexist on that same street, which is an amazing thing.
Hello, my name is Will Irene. I am the housing administrator here at Hispanics United of Buffalo. It's basically our sort of flagship building here in the Lower West Side on Virginia Street. This one was just completed in 2022. Quite frankly, it's the most impressive structure that we're a part of. It has been mistaken in a good way for just being new condos located in downtown Buffalo. It's not just your typical apartment building, 46 residential units. They're all one-bedroom units. When people hear, a 55 plus age assigned to the requirements on the building, they immediately think, it's going to have a particular look or perhaps a lack of amenities. But we have brick facade, mixed use on the lower level. It's an active building, nice size windows. Doesn't have an institutional look to it. A restaurant below, we have office space below. A lot of people are surprised to find out that they have their own HVAC unit, thermostat, cooling, etc. There isn't the kind of old grandfather-in systems where whatever it's set to, that's what everybody in that wing or on that floor has to kind of abide by. So there's a lot of autonomy in that living space.
Mi nombre es Zoraida Santiago. Mi edad son 70 años. Yo soy de Puerto Rico. Yo nací en Yabucoa y a los 15 años pues vine a Nueva York. Lo que me trajo aquí fue que después de vivir 30 años en Niagara, el landlord que compró la casa no la quiso arreglar, la tumbó. Entonces no conseguía apartamento. Pues él mismo como abogado me trajo aquí y me dieron de emergencia. Llevo 3 años viviendo aquí. Me gusta mucho porque es un apartamento muy cogido. El building es bien tranquilo. Se conoce todo el mundo se saluda, todo el mundo se lleva bien y no hay problema.
I'm 64. I'm a father, and actually a grandfather now. Just had a new baby, had a granddaughter. Make a long story short, I was diagnosed with esophageal cancer, diagnosed almost a year prior to being homeless. I couldn't work, I was in too much pain. And then after the surgery, actually, when I got out, they referred me to the Buffalo Mission. And their educational director, Edwin, referred me to Hispanics United to put an application in with Hispanics United. And they were just unbelievable. Between Irene and Gabriella and everybody I met is just fantastic. And just a year ago, I was homeless. I mean, it's this beautiful apartment. It's like a dream.
So we have 14 units that are dedicated to our ESHI program. That's the Empire State Supportive Housing Initiative. It's one of our grant programs where we are supporting and stabilizing these particular clients that have a need to stabilize themselves within a residence, but also are challenged physically or with any addiction challenges or both. In that building, this was a requirement that we have the case manager on site all general, business days throughout the week. They can find her on site. She's always sort of hosting and arranging activities. They could be seasonally related or they could be something as simple as the Super Bowl. But she will arrange for things out on the patio. They'll grill out, or she'll even arrange something off-site if she thinks that there's enough interest. They offer with aids, transportation over the weekends as well, in the evenings and after hours. So these people don't have to feel like they're on an island.
We listen to what they want. We try to accommodate what it is that they want. We want our people to be happy. If it wasn't for our elder adults, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have been inspired to continue to work to help our community without them.
Gracias.